Eurasian water milfoil. Sounds exotic? That's because it is. It doesn't belong here. It was most probably introduced to North America from Asia, Africa, and Europe through the aquarium trade, or brought to our rivers in the ballast of seafaring ships. Bottom line, it's a bad thing. Its dense canopies choke out native vegetation and provide a poor habitat for waterfowl and fish. The dense mats alter the water quality of the lake, raising pH, decreasing oxygen, and increasing temperatures. It can make the water stagnant, which provides a breeding ground for mosquitoes. It interferes with recreational activities, making even boating, swimming, and fishing difficult. It drastically affects property values of homes surrounding infested lakes. It can impact the use of the lake as a source of drinking water, and it costs literally millions to control. And here's more bad news. It's spreading like a weed. Excuse the pun. It's rampant in the US and is now found in water in Ontario, Quebec, and British Columbia. This is what it can do to a lake. And this is how it can impact boating and recreational activities. This is what it looks like. It has long, stringy stems that branch near the surface of the water. The leaves are arranged in clusters of 4 around the stem. Each leaf has 12 or more pairs of tiny leaflets. The leaves tend to collapse around the stem when removed from the water. This is our lake, our home, Columbia Lake. We do have native milfoil in our lake. It belongs here. Is that bad? Not necessarily. Native milfoil lives in harmony with other aquatic plants and provides structure and food for other organisms. But even native milfoil can spread unduly at times, and care should be taken to avoid patches with your watercrafts in order to avoid excess spread. There appeared to be more native milfoil in Columbia Lake last year than seen previously. This could have been due to several factors: a warm summer, shallower water levels, wind, and increased boat traffic. Just don't get native milfoil confused with its nasty cousin, Eurasian water milfoil. Sometimes they look a lot alike, and at times it even takes DNA testing or pigment analysis to differentiate them. But Eurasian milfoil is fast-growing. It can overtake a lake. It likes shallow waters, like our lake. It's aggressive, and once established, it's nearly impossible to eradicate. It is easily spread when boat propellers, fishing gear, or water equipment bring it to new areas. Last year, the Columbia Lake Stewardship Society, together with members of the East Kootenay Invasive Plant Council, collected milfoil in Columbia Lake and had it tested to detect the presence of Eurasian water milfoil. And guess what? Drum roll, please. It showed no Eurasian water milfoil. Yahoo! Well, none at this point. Hopefully, none ever. So right now, our lake is clear, and there's only one thing that can put Eurasian milfoil into it. You guessed it. Us. Eurasian milfoil can be easily spread by even tiny fragments on boat hulls, propellers, kayaks, water skis, life jackets, fishing rods, and bait, or by emptying aquarium plants or fish into waterways. Here's what you can do to help. Learn how to identify Eurasian water milfoil. Avoid infested areas or reduce your speed when traveling near Eurasian water milfoil infestations. Your propeller can break off fragments and spread the pieces to new areas. Inspect your boat, trailer, and equipment after each use. Remove all plants, animals, and mud before moving to a new body of water. Never release unwanted aquarium plants or pets. If you find what you think is Eurasian water milfoil, please contact the East Kootenay Invasive Plant Council, 1-888-553-5472. Remember, if it gets here, it is very difficult to control. Other lakes have tried rototilling, harvesting, biological controls, and herbicides, all with limited success, and all astronomically expensive. Let's not go there. Let's keep it out of our lake. Remember, spread the word. Give a shout out of thanks to our boat inspection stations. Drain, clean, and dry your boats. Clean all fishing gear, life jackets, paddles, and keep aquarium materials away. So now you know everything about Eurasian water milfoil and how to protect our lake. Do you need one last reminder of why this is so important? It's already in the Okanagan, so we can't say not in our backyard. And we know we don't want our lake to look like this. It's up to us. Columbia Lake says, thanks.